Again, it's too late in this season, but the NBA probably at some point needs to look in this altitude thing. It seems.
Think about this. Year 21, age 39.
Look at that number.
Averaging 40 minutes in these playoffs. In altitude, by the way. In altitude, by the way.
And our season has been derailed all season with just like injuries and guys in and out. And it's hard to say who we are, what we can be.
Hey, we living in a simulation right now. Ain't no way he sat up here and lied like this. The top 6 players on the team play almost over 70 games. Look, man, this was me in 2016 at the parade, showing love. LeBron used to be my favorite player. Man, I drove 11 hours to come to the parade. And let me tell you, I was just like you, fanboys, just like you. I used to watch the highlights. I used to be in the comment section. I was knocking over tables and chairs, arguing with niggas about it. I would hear ESPN be like, hey, LeBron is the only player in history in the last 3 days who done scored 40 points, 11 assists, and 12 rebounds on 60% shooting. I will find myself in arguments using the same analytical phrases that these goofies use on television to this day.
One game to decide your life. Who do you want in all-time history? So for LeBron to pass Jordan, he needs a time machine to go back about 11 months when he passed him the first time. LeBron's been the best player ever since about midway point of Game 6 of last year's finals, and all he's done since then is continue that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is cocaine eyes right here. Go to your local club. You're going to see everybody in the club with eyes like this right here. Y'all remember that point in time when they was like, man, LeBron is doing everything. He's leading the team in every category. He's washing the locker rooms. He's helping with the laundry. That was the point in time where LeBron was losing a step and was on the decline, but he was still athletically gifted enough to where he could still dominate a game offensively now. Therefore, he could still hide his flaws, and ESPN can help assist him hiding his flaws. Fanboys, this is part 1 of the series of why LeBron is not the GOAT. Lying, quitting, and excuses.
If you want to be the GOAT, you want to tell everybody you're the GOAT, you're the greatest player of all time, then take accountability like one. Do that. GOAT carries responsibility. I don't see it. You got to be better than that.
Michael Wilbon, my nigga, I'm glad you said this because he needs to take accountability for losing. That's his whole problem. He don't take accountability for when his team loses. Let's take a look at a few examples.
And I'll continue to tell you guys we were undermanned. Pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand. So you have to ask the individuals. I've been a part of it 4 times where you have to have almost perfect basketball to win. I'm not a guy that you should ask that because I don't feel a way about anybody that don't want to strive to be as close to perfect as possible.
Obviously, my first year in Miami, yeah, we had a big 3. And everyone said it's a super team this, super team that. But we had to build our team around all minimum guys, which was still okay, but we didn't fill out the complimentary guys enough.
Your message be to your teammate, and what can you do yourself, to get the big back on the winning side of things?
I don't have any message for my teammates. Just go out and do your job.
I think Coach Spo, right now, he's trying to figure out the minutes. He's trying to figure out exactly the lineups that he want to play. For myself, 44 minutes is too much.
What was the injury you're dealing with?
The injury I was dealing with? I tore a tendon in my foot.
Did anyone ever suggest surgery?
Yeah, 2 doctors.
Why did you decide against it?
Because I went to the LeBron James of feet.
This nigga still ain't got surgery on that foot. That foot been bothering him for the last 4 years, and he still ain't got surgery on his foot. This is clearly him using this as an excuse to load manage. Can you imagine a 27-year-old NBA player telling you they can't play 44 minutes? 44 minutes is too much for me. What type of soft-ass nigga is this? And speaking of minimum guys, here's one of the minimum guys helping console your fucking crybaby ass while you sit on the bench crying during the finals because you choked. You choked, man. It's simple as that. You can't look at it no other way around. LeBron, you can't tootsie slide out of this one, fam. Nobody on this earth thought you was finna lose to the oldest team, the second oldest team to ever win a championship in the NBA, the 2011 Dallas Mavericks. Nobody thought that. LeBron, your own teammates was shocked.
But this year,
I can't get over the fact that he didn't show up in Dallas. Not because I was
Me
on the
either.
team.
I
Not that I
agree.
was on the team, but the fact that he was the best player and everybody was depending on him to show up and do what he does, and he was MIA.
he had a bad game.
No, he had a bad series.
Yeah,
No, a bad series. Jordan never had that.
Excuses, man. I can't deal with somebody who's full of excuses about why they can't get something done. Either you get it done or you don't get it done. Take accountability as a leader, as a man. And more people will respect you, bro. Next, we finna talk about how this nigga be lying. Boy, LeBron, when he lying, he get to looking stupid, rubbing his head, rubbing his beard, all type of shit when he lying. Look at this.
Yeah. So you're holding the autobiography of Malcolm X along with Alex Haley. I don't know how far you are into the book, but what's your biggest takeaway so far?
I kind of just started a couple days ago, but I've read and a lot of notes over the years. It's my first time actually reading this from start to finish. But just a very smart man. Smart man. And basically, his words in the 60s and what was going on is actually what's going on today still.
This is crazy. This nigga couldn't tell you no parts of the book with the book in his hand. This is literally a prop for LeBron, man. How you talk all this pro-black shit, bro, and you couldn't say one line from Malcolm X, bro?
% of Liverpool. How does that come about?
I read about the franchise and how amazing it is, and I actually made a trip over, to Liverpool as well and see all the sights and the arena and everything. So it was pretty unique.
Yeah, Crouchy is actually a Liverpool legend. He used to play there. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I knew that. I didn't get an opportunity to see him play when he was with the club, but I definitely knew that.
The current captain, Jordan Henderson, just scored his first goal for England the other day. It was amazing to see. Are you a fan of his?
No, absolutely, and I saw a clip of that too. I didn't get an opportunity to actually see the game live, but I saw that he was able to score one in the match the other day, and I thought that was it's pretty unique. The fact that he would do that and then also be with Liverpool Football Club.
Tell me you don't have a clue without telling me you don't have a clue. He had no idea the person who interviewed him played on Liverpool. This dude is so out of touch with reality, man.
Sir, shout out all my tight ends out there, man. Beautiful thing, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson. That's just to name a few. So many out there, man. Mark Andrews, stud. Just to name a few. Dawson Knox. I can keep going on and on about some of the great Kyle Pitts. Yeah,
And this for y'all boys who screaming that LeBron could play tight end in the NFL. Do you really think this crybaby, this soft-ass, flopping-ass dude could play in the NFL, a game full of men? Physical, toughness. He has none of that. What are you talking about? And for the quitting portion of the video, we just gonna sit back and just watch him walk off the court. This nigga is a bitch. Like, can you really think in your head for 1 second, think about Michael Jordan or Kobe walking off on his teammates after they lose in a game like this? You know what I mean? Let's really sit down and dissect the fact that LeBron James has quit on the Lakers, the Cavs, twice, and he quit on the Heat, man. Let's keep it a buck. This guy doesn't want to stick around and build something worthwhile. Everybody knows that to become a diamond, you must go through the fire. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan's failures are what made him great. His greatness is something that LeBron is trying to obtain, and he's obtaining it artificially through the media, through propaganda. These type of things ruin the game of basketball when you're constantly pushing somebody down the NBA fans' throat. You got one side of the world telling us all the milestones, all the achievements that, and all these fake awards like the fake Olympic MVP, the fake play-in, or not play-in, but the in-season tournament MVP and the in-season tournament championship. Like, none of this shit is real, man. And if it was real from back in the day, do you not think Mike would have won the MVPs? Come on, man. Let's keep it a buck, man. He's not doing something that Michael Jordan hasn't done already. They're trying to artificially boost this man above Michael Jordan by creating awards for him. Why can't you niggas see that? Like, Adam Silver Slipper sat back and was like, man, I'm not sure LeBron can really make the playoffs anymore, but we really need him in the playoffs. So let's create a tournament, a play-in, so that the 8, 9, and 10, 7, 8, 9, and 10 seeds can all battle it out, and LeBron can get a chance to get into the playoffs. And then he sat back, he's like, LeBron keeps losing in the All-Star game, and he gets very frustrated with losing in the All-Star game. So, what we're going to do is now we're going to make it into a draft. So now the top 2 vote getters from each conference will draft the remaining players that are left on each side of the team, and LeBron can be able to pick his team again to win. LeBron, at this point in your career, man, you got to throw them shoes over the light pole. There's nothing else left for you to do. Michael Jordan got 37 awards and trophies. You have 18, and you're going into your 23rd year. God damn, like, you got 2 slam dunk titles, 3 NBA steals, you only got 1 scoring title, man, to 10. Then you got motherfucking 2 more MVPs, finals MVPs you got to do, 2 more rings, 1 more regular season MVP. LeBron, you're just too far away. And them making up awards for you to win in order to get more awards and accolades just makes the NBA look crazy. But this is where we're going to conclude part 1 of lying excuses and quitting on the reasons why LeBron James is not the GOAT. I need y'all boys to take y'all nutty professor fingers and smash the comment section. I know some of y'all finna be hurt, crying in the comment section. Go ahead. I'm gonna respond to every comment. Trust me. I need y'all to hit me with that HBO special. Help a brother out. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we out this thing. Hey.
I don't really have a great answer for your question because I really don't give a fuck.